Hello and welcome to today's presentation from MetaSense Marketing and how we can help you. And I'm Manny Nowak and I'm with MetaSense Marketing, and I'm going to get off the screen and take you to our slideshow so we can help you to be even more successful. Thanks for being here today. MetaSense Marketing works for you when you're in the HVAC, the plumbing, the heating, those industries. We're here to help you be more successful in everything that you do. MetaSense Marketing becomes your strategic partner. And what does that mean? It means that if you're interested in growing, then we're here to help you make that a reality. If you don't know how, you're saying to yourself, how do I work in this industry. How do I get my business as a plumber? How do I get my business as a heating, air conditioning person? How do I stand out? MetaSense Marketing is here to help you. We will be your partner and we will help you to get that full potential out there to grow your company. We create what's called a focused program, and it ends up giving you an edge in your business above your competition. We create a targeted marketing plan customized to give you, the HVAC and plumbing vendor, a real up in this business. We help you chart your marketing journey. Where am I going? How am I going to get there? And what's going to happen? And what am I going to need to do? That's what we help you to do. We help organizations take the marketing tools. Just like you and your business are very good at what you do, you know how to use your tools. We are here with those marketing tools, and we help you brand, we help you stand out, we help you to be a unique player in your industry. This is some of the awards that we have gotten, just so you see we're not somebody who's working out of their house or somebody who just got into the game. We've been around, we do this full time. We have the best people around here to serve you, just like you serve your customers. That's the same way that we serve you. We work in 8 different specialties. All these integrate to give you a complete solution, whether it's searching, as we do in search engines and pay-per-click. MetaSense has something called iMetaDex. This is a patent pending process that we've built so that when you are searched for on Google and Google decides to change things, you will still continue to come up as you did before. So it's a real positive. We do web design. Now, I can tell you right up front that in most cases, with most people we work with, we try to work with your existing website before we go get you a new one, because we want to try to generate some business first, and then we'll say, okay, we should really do a website, or maybe we shouldn't. You know, the key here is really, can we get you more business? The social media realm, which I know is driving a lot of people crazy, we are there. We will put you on the right platform for you. Email marketing, still the #1 way to generate business. E-commerce solution, when you want to sell some stuff online, that's kind of your choice, and some of our clients do, some don't. We can also build you a mobile app, and one of the most important things, especially in the plumbing and HVAC industry, is I don't know if you realize there are 70 engines out there, 70 different search engines, and you could have your information in a lot of places, have the wrong phone number, the wrong contact data, the wrong address, all those things, and people could be trying to call you and not get anybody and get frustrated and then move on. So with Extreme Listing, we correct them all, so no matter where you are, it's the right phone number, which is most important, the email, and the address. So that's just another of the tools that we like to provide for you. So what is a MetaSense, right? We get asked that many times. MetaSense Marketing is a company founded on MetaSense, which is nothing more than we're innovative, we're excellent, and we drive everything to be successful. And knowing you as a business owner out there in a tough, highly competitive industry, this is exactly how you operate your business. We've been in business 20 years, and we like to realize, or we like to help people like yours to say, okay, what is it? How am I going to reach my customer? And that's what we help you do. Let's take a look at some of those ways. We have a case study we like to share with you from one of our highly successful clients called Acura Lift. And one of the things we've been able to do with this company is we've been able to increase their online lead conversion, which means how many people come to their site and actually fill out the forms and stuff, over 400% in 1 year. And a lot of that, of course, was through iMetaDex, the tool that I talked about earlier. We've been able to, if you're doing pay per click out there right now, you know that some words, especially in your industry, I mean, when it comes to plumbing and HVAC, the words are very expensive. We've been able to take our client here down from $5 a click to 52 cents in less than 1 year. And that, my friend, is 1,000% decrease in the cost. So needless to say, they're happy. And if the cost, that's something that we'll put into your program, you may already be doing it. And we may be able to say, okay, let's find a way to save you some money that same way. Because what happened with this client is now, before they spend so much money, they're paying $5 a click, which means that for 100 clicks, it costs them $500. Today, for that same $500, they get 1,000 clicks. So just think of what that could do for your business. You got that much more volume. And we all know that selling and marketing is a numbers game. Well, Abrazi, the CEO over there, gave us some great insight. And one of the things that he shared with us is he believes we've done an extraordinary job because we've been able to put them into a competitive position with other companies. And that's what we do. You are in what size company you are, we are going to help you not just compete with your competitors, but compete with other companies as well. Success equals you plus MetaSense Marketing. And that's what we try to help you to accomplish. MetaSense Marketing drives traffic to your website. And in today's world, I always tell people, if I can't find you, I'll go over here and I'll pull my phone. And if I can't find you, let me see where you're at. If I can't find you on my phone, do you exist? That's always a question. So in this case, we go back to Acura Lift, and when MetaSense Marketing took over, the traffic was extremely low, which means they weren't getting a whole great deal. But after working with MetaSense Marketing for less than 1 year, they had a 300 to 500% increase in the amount of traffic, which simply means that many more people came to their website. And again, from Walter at Acura Lift, we've seen the Google rankings, the search, the web traffic, the email open rates, the sales conversions increase monthly. So as soon as we can make something happen for you, we make it happen. And that's what we're here for, to grow your company. An increase in conversion, as I said earlier, 400% in less than 1 year. Now, if you're already doing some of this and you say, wow, I'm getting this much. If I had 4 times that much, what could that do for my business? just some more from Walter. You know, one of the things we pride ourselves in, we pay attention to detail. We make sure we meet with you, the client, on a regular basis. I know many of you out there who are already doing this have had that situation where you're working with a company and then you can't get a hold of them, you can't find them, they've disappeared. But yet, their money's still coming out every month, isn't it? People in your industry, whether it's HVAC, AC, plumbing, MetaSense marketing can help you. You can benefit greatly by working with us and letting us help you get more business. Now, what kind of problems are you experiencing today? Maybe you've hired some salespeople and they're not bringing in new business. Maybe you're the salesperson and you're not able to get that new business. There might be some confusion. You realize, you know, when I did all the sale, when I was the person, we got a lot more business. What happened? Well, the company's growing, you're growing, and we've got to help you continue to get more business. And we hear a lot of excuses, don't we? That we talk about, well, you know, I want everybody to see us. I want everybody to know us. We should be meeting the right customers out there. We should be seeing the right clients out there. People should be calling us. We should be doing what our competitors are doing, but we should be doing it better. But there's a lot of excuses out there. But you're the best at what you do. We're the best at what we do. And together, we're going to get you more business. We always have that what if worry, don't we? What if you don't start getting more business? I mean, I've talked to some people who are just down. They're not getting business, and they're wondering, why am I not getting more business? What if you can't keep these professionals who, and I know in your industry, hiring people is a tough job, hiring good people. There just aren't that many good people. So how do I keep them busy? If they're not busy, then I'm going to have to let them go. And what do I do? And sometimes, being a business owner my own self, I know we get overwhelmed. You do know that if you have a sales team, they're probably out there working hard for you. But you're wondering, well, why are other people getting the work that I should get? Why aren't we in the right places to get that work? Why aren't we connecting with the right amount of people? Why aren't we visible to everyone out there? Remember, I told you a thing about the phone, and I said, you know, if you don't come up on my phone, you don't exist. People don't know who you are. People don't select us because we don't come up. MetaSense marketing helps you in tackling these and other problems. We'll find the problems. We'll get you the visibility you need. Your HVAC and plumbing business will become more visible. When your prospect buyer is searching the internet for your services, you've got to be there. You have to show up when they search for other things. What words relate to you? What is, you know, sometimes we think, I know what they're looking for, but we don't. So we go out, we have to ask the customer. In your business, we go out and we'll ask the customers, when you have a problem, when you want to do an upgrade, when you want to buy something new, what is it that you would search for? What is it you would look for when you went on your phone? And guess what? You have to show up everywhere because that gets you more business. Going to knock the competition out of the game. Probably not, but we're sure going to bang them pretty hard. To get more business, what do you got to do? You got to be out there in front of the customers, right? And today's buyers live on their phone. I keep hearing more and more statistics about how much business. I was reading something about the holidays this year about the percentage. I think it was 60% of the buying will be done on the phone. And I know myself, my wife does everything on her phone. She doesn't even use a laptop. She never knew how to use one, but she loves her phone. And if they don't see you, you don't exist. You can't be, and it's not just one of the things, the reasons we put you in multiple places is because when somebody gets an email and then they look on Facebook and there you are on the side, and then they're on Twitter and there you are, and then they go in and they type in a local listing and there you are, and then they're on another social media platform. You've got to be everywhere. And that rounded concept, some people can tell you today, well, you should do Facebook ads. That's wonderful. But email is still very powerful. But what about Instagram? What about Twitter? We'll find the right combination. That's what we do. That's what you pay us for. We'll put you in front of your audience. We'll get you on their phones. We'll get you on their minds. We'll make you top of the mind to your prospective customers. People who need your services, they're going to see you. They're going to find you. Jatin Mehta, our CEO, has over 25 years of working in the technology side and the marketing side and putting them together. He is the architect behind iMetaDex, which is our patent pending technology. So we're here to help you to grow. These are let's go back to our case study on Acura Lift a minute. Traffic up 100%, conversions up 400%. Now, when someone is looking to purchase forklifts, looking to rent them, looking for service, Acura Lift comes up high in the list. We want to create that digital marketing solution for your business. Does your business need to increase the traffic? Does it need to increase the conversions? What would happen if you got that much more business? What would happen if you got just part of that to your business? Wouldn't that be a tremendous growth? PPC, and many of you out there, I know in the plumbing and the HVAC business, a lot of you are already doing PPC. And we will continue to do some, but we're going to integrate it with a lot of other things. This is just a quick way to get you rolling. It increases your visibility. What pay-per-click does is it buys you position on page one. And, that's all wonderful, but you can't afford to stay there and pay for it forever. Somewhere along the line, SEO works better. And again, you got to come up in the right places. This is a key slide to this presentation. I only want to pay when people I only want people to find me that I can service. And if your service area is 20 miles, you don't want to come up 50 or 100 miles from here. If you are an HVAC vendor and you don't do any other stuff, you don't want to come up for those other stiffs. If you're on call, you want to come up 24/7. And the other key is you don't always have to be number one. Sometimes being 2 or 3 on that is just as well, but you have to be on that first page. And you have to be coming up in front of qualified HVAC and plumbing customers that you're going after. Now, SEO, which is search engine optimization, works in conjunction with PPC. What we do with pay-per-click PPC is you pay for the position. But what SEO does is it pushes you to the top in what we call organic, which takes usually somewhere between 3 to 6 months. And once we get you up there, you come up more often. And also, some people would rather see people who are working, who come up organically than to have AD next to your name, just the way it happens. I talked a little bit about listing services earlier. 70 search engines out there. If the wrong information, you don't know what people are using, especially with a lot of the extra phones. And some people are used to using Yahoo and Bing and all those other things. You want to make sure no matter what people are using, that you come to the top. And that whatever information is out there about you is correct. This tool alone makes sure that you are current and that you stay current. And never again will somebody be dialing the wrong number. You might be fighting with the big boys. You can play with your competitors. You can win over your competitors because we give you special tools and we love to help you. You need short-term, you need long-term. PPC puts you up there so people see you today. SEO, PPC, and all these other tools keep you in front of your prospective buyers in the long term. We call it no more wasted clicks. You're in front of the buyers, you're in front of qualified buyers, you're in front of decision makers, you're in front of people who need you. You know, in the world today, when I have a problem, whether it's an HVAC or a plumbing problem, and I go look up somebody, I find them, I dial them, I can hit a button right on my phone that dials them, and if you don't answer or you're not there or there's some issue, I'm going to the next person. MetaSense marketing keeps you consistently in front of people because we're going to do some education, some information. We do call to action. In other words, we aren't waiting for somebody's pipe to break or somebody to need a new heater or anything and them say, I wonder who I can use. We are putting these people on a list and we're sending them stuff on a consistent basis. So they're always getting educated. How do I find the right heater? What should I be doing with my water pressure? Is it good? Is it bad? I found a leak. What do I do? Whether it's monthly or however, we send out an email for you. We mostly will do it probably twice a month. We educate 3 times and then we ask people, well, is it time for you to possibly make a deal? Is it time for you to upgrade? Is it time for that? That consistency is what keeps you in front of people. We educate your customers. It's a 3-to-1. 3 times we just pure education. And then we'll send that 4th email and say, hey, this is something we think you should look at. Are you interested? Would you like us to stop by? Let them know what's going on in the industry. What's new in the plumbing? What's new in the heaters? What's new? We educate them. They remember you because they're getting consistent, regular emails and they're learning. And in every one of them emails, what's sitting there but your logo, information about you. So when they say, wow, you know, I think it's time we made a move, let me go get that email, or I remember that company. And they're going to come to you. And isn't that where we're trying to push them? Your emails, your posts on social media, they're open, your blogs. Again, one of the things we do is we help you write articles on a regular basis. Every email you put out there, we also write up for you as a blog. So it's always on your website. So when people come look, they see you. You're setting higher standards for everyone else. And then when you put that call to action out, they click on you, they're happy, they set up a meeting, their doors are open for you to talk to them. You, because you are the people who have educated them and helped them understand. We keep you consistently front of mind as we did with Acura Lift. And this is kind of their header that we use on their emails, just so you can see this is the kind of stuff that we put out to your base. In the Acura Lift case study, open rates are up, email deliveries are high, which means we don't have a bunch of bad emails out there, and customers are taking action. They're clicking, they're calling, they're doing stuff like that. Our customers today are having better years than ever. And remember that content is key. So what you put out there, we can build it for you or you can build it. And you know your business better than anybody. And when you see good stuff or you're reading good stuff or you're finding good stuff, let's get it out to your customer base. That's what this kind of process can do. I just found out about a new product I would love to sell to our base. Let's educate them on it. That's what you're able to do. It's just amazing. We do the setup. Once you approve the email, bam, we have the technology. We get it out. We help you to build new lists. We clean up the list you have. We put you in front of potential buyers. That's what we do. Need more email addresses? We know how to get the lists. We can help you build the most comprehensive list available. We can get you the best emails. That's part of what we do. That's part of how we help you. We know how to build your list in the social networking world. Now, some people will say, well, I'm not sure we can do anything in LinkedIn. Yet, LinkedIn is where a lot of people, successful people are there. They're in. A lot of these people are in big, expensive homes. A lot of these people aren't going to do any work. They're looking for a plumber. When they're in LinkedIn, there's your ad. There it is again. There's maybe an article. There's this piece. Guess what? When they have an issue, guess who they're going to call? Same thing with Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If your customer base is in that 30 to 45-year-old realm, they're on Instagram. If they're on Snapchat if they're below 30. And we know that many people in their 20s are very successful today. We're going to put every piece of video that you do, and we're going to do some video. It's going to be on YouTube. Corporate communities, buyers, everybody, they get to see you on LinkedIn. On Facebook, we do what's called custom lists. So if you have a list of all your customers with phone number or an address, we can put them in there, see if they exist on Facebook already, and then do an advertising campaign just to them. Let's say you have a town you'd like to go after. We'll get some addresses. We'll start doing some advertising just against people in that geographic area. Groups, where are people who use plumbers? Where do they hang out? Well, I can probably put you in almost all the groups on Facebook because someone in there is going to have a problem. They're going to have a pipe break. In all the community groups, you know how every community out there has a Facebook group. Shouldn't you be in that group? Isn't that where they can recommend you? Isn't that where people find you and find that you're the right person? Twitter, a lot about industry in Twitter. Still a solution. Instagram, as I talked before, let's put some pictures up. Hey, look at this work. Look at this problem. Look what we did here. Bam, 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 picture after picture. People like to see. And again, we'll put some video together, start your own YouTube channel. Everything you do is out there. So if people have a question and say, I wonder how that gets done, wouldn't it be great if we had a video? I wonder what happens when you put in a new whatever. We'll make sure you're on the right platforms, that you're interacting, that the conversations are taking place, and that the qualified prospects are coming to the top of the process. Oh, I went the wrong way there. Sorry. Facebook ads. This is another thing that we do. Very targeted YouTube ads. Many, and especially in the HVAC and plumbing industries, there's a lot of videos out there. People are looking for answers. And you know how that little ad runs on the front? Guess whose ad that's going to be? It's going to be you. Fill out the form, make a call, set the appointment, get the prospect in here, get them to call you. That's what you're trying to do. You want them to call you. You want them to find you, and then you want them to call you because you want them to use you to fix this issue. Results, again, in the case study, page 1 for many of the keywords, twice a month emails, blog posts, all over the social media world. That's what we help them do. We put you where it works for you. All these platforms might not work for you. Which ones work better? We do an analysis, we study, we do stats. The great thing about digital marketing is we can get all the information, what's working and what's not, and what's working we'll spend more time on, what's not working we won't do for a while. People get to know you, they interact. We work to help your social media presence work. Your team gets immediate notice. Bang, someone clicked on something. Somebody wants some information. Bang, comes into your computer. Bang, you can respond. Your phone rings, your email buzzes. That's what we're trying to do. That's what we're here for. That's what we are striving to make happen in your organization. We can build it all, or we can build what needs to work the best. Or you can build some of it. When it comes to social media, we recommend that some of it is done by you, not the technology, not the advertising and those things, but the talking to customers, yes. We can handle a lot of this for you. And again, what I talked about a few minutes ago, measurements. That's why you do digital marketing. You know, you put up the billboard. It's a great thing. I love billboards. But how do you measure it? You run an ad in a magazine, in the newspaper. You put on TV ads. You put on radio ads. How do you know it's working? Yeah, there's some workarounds. But in digital marketing, when somebody clicks on something, you know they clicked on it. When somebody fills out a form, you know they filled out a form. It's just that much better. So where do we go from here? You can hire somebody yourself to do a lot of this thing. The biggest caution we have, well, we have two cautions. Number one, you hire somebody and they spent their lives doing Facebook ads. They're going to come in and do Facebook ads. They don't really know all the other platforms. Number two is when they're unhappy, what happens? They leave, and where does that put you? Potentially losing all the work that you've gained. Or you can work with MetaSense. We are here 24/7, 365. We have experts in all these areas. We have the best resources we can get our hands on. We understand, and we strive to put it all together. And again, if somebody leaves, we have other people that are backing them up. That's what we strive to do. Back to Walter at Acura Lift, helped us with Google, friendly, courteous, attention to detail, and regular meetings. And that's what we found is those are three of the most important things for you, the customers. The benefits, 300 to 500% more leads. Your leads are better. Your sales team has more leads to work with. Your sales team calls on people they already know who you are. When people see you, they recognize you. When people get in trouble, they remember you. That's the benefits. Whether it's PPC, where you're paying to be the top, whether it's SEO. After a while, after working with us, we continue to get you up in a natural form. Whether it's email, still the number one thing out there. And I got to tell you, in the HVAC and plumbing business, you can get a list of people, you can educate them, you can make them, you can joke with them, you can do, we do cartoons for people, we do all kinds of crazy stuff. And all of a sudden, when they have a problem, guess who they're calling? They're calling you. Same thing with social media a lot. We do an email. We can also use on the social media side. And of course, we put video out on YouTube and LinkedIn. I know sometimes you think, well, that's not really for me. But as I said before, remember, you need to be everywhere. email visibility, email, social media, leads, more business. All that we've talked about today, you know, I think the big question always is, what's all this costing me? Well, all this really from $3,000 to $5,000 a month. And, you know, you asked yourself, okay, I'm going to spend $36,000 to $60,000 over the next year on marketing. What is that going to do for me? What does it need to do for you in order for you to justify it? Let's talk. Let's have a talk right there. MetaSenseMarketing.com/schedule. I want you to give me a call. I want you to go on this site and set up a 15-minute meeting. Let's just talk a little bit. We'll see. Hey, maybe this isn't for you, but maybe it is. Maybe you've been wanting to grow and you just haven't found the right way. Maybe it's time you took this move. What's one good deal worth to you? How many new customers do you need to pay for a program this size? That's why we give you the cost. And I know a lot of people will just flake around the cost. This is not that expensive. It's not cheap. It's not $100, $400 ad that works one day and may not even work. This is consistent year-round process. What's the lifetime value of a new customer? What's the lifetime value of all the referrals because they're happy? How much could a sales team do with better leads? What's your competitors doing? Are they taking your business? And I always like to say, are you leading the industry or are you bleeding out in the back? Schedule that call. MetaSenseMarketing.com/schedule and just set up. You can set up 15 minutes, or if you feel we need to talk further, just set up 30. We are your choice. Just like you are the best at what you do, we are the best at what we do. MetaSenseMarketing.com/schedule. I want to thank you for letting me be here with you today. You can see we are here for you. Let's get together. Let's talk. Let's make it happen. MetaSenseMarketing.com/schedule. This is Manny Nowak. It's been my pleasure to be here with you today. I'm excited. You give us a call. Let's set up that meeting and let's go. Thank you.